for all the saints. Do notice the word all, and by that we don't mean just all the ones who are in stained glass windows around the place, or statues or paintings. We mean everybody, because the Bible is very clear that saints aren't individuals, they are all the followers of Jesus, which includes me and you. Probably includes also even those who wonder about it but haven't yet made up their minds. I don't worry about them, because I think that God's love encompasses everybody. Anyway, we're used to thinking about saints as individuals, aren't we? And today, as it so happens, the day I'm recording it, is the day for St. Jude and St. Simon, two of the apostles whom Jesus called the 12, who really disappeared. The only time we know about them is when the disciples are first listed. And perhaps not surprisingly, St. Jude is the patron saint of lost things. People sometimes pray to God asking St. Jude to intervene when they've lost their keys or anything else that's important to them. And we do think of saints as individuals, but we will all be caught up in the glory of God. We will all be recognized as His favorites, His beloved, His saints. Of course, there are special people, and they give us examples, and we can hold on to those examples and perhaps realize that all of us are capable of it. But what do we want to see in one of those great examples? And one of the texts in the Bible which we come back to again and again is Jesus' what is called the Sermon on the Mount. Well, there's all sorts of stuff in there, but in particular, at the beginning, there is what we call the Beatitudes, the blessed ones. And here is the account in Matthew's Gospel of Jesus speaking these Beatitudes. Let me read it to you. Now when Jesus saw the crowds, he went up on a mountainside and sat down. His disciples came to him, and he began to teach them. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they will be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they will be shown mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called children of God. Blessed are those who are persecuted because of righteousness, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are you when people insult you, persecute you, and falsely say all kinds of evil against you because of me. Rejoice and be glad, because great is your reward in heaven. For in the same way they persecuted the prophets who were before you. That's what Jesus says. That's his list of the things that are blessed. People who have problems. Having problems is not a sign of anything wrong. It's how life is. And we can use those problems to rise above them, to continue to hold to God and to trust Him. Think of the different things that can go wrong. Blessed are the poor, those who mourn, the meek, the humble, the ones who don't want authority, who want to serve, those who want to change the world to make it a better place, those who are merciful, those who seek to reconcile. That's a lot of different things, and a lot of benefits too. A lot of blessings flow to the extent that we can do that. But I do want to underline the point that I believe everybody is going to be caught up in the fullness of God's love. You know that song for the saints, when the saints go marching in? Well, I found a recording, which is about to be played, of Louis Armstrong and Danny Kaye. Do you remember the comedian Danny Kaye? Well, it's a slightly comic recording, but as I can make it out, I think that the way they sing it, they're just listing names of people they know, musicians and others, all of whom are going to be part of that crowd of saints who go marching in. And I love that thought. So let's enjoy this now.